Okay. Let's get started.
I'm a butterfly.
You're a butterfly.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say hi to the audience, shall we?
Yeah. Hi.
Welcome to our podcast. I'm Haley and this is
Samantha.
Oh, welcome. Would you like to introduce yourself for a bit?
Hi, I'm Samantha and I am currently a level 2 media student.
Welcome.
And today with Haley, I'm going to be doing my evaluation.
Right, yeah. So shall we get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. What is it?
It's gone.
Oh, okay. Shall we continue? We can cut that out. Okay.
Cut it out.
Right. So, my first question. You will cut it out. Don't worry about it.
There.
Okay. Shall we get started?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Could you briefly tell us about what is your final major project about?
My final major project is about women's bodies because in media, there's a giant problem with women's bodies being sexualized, wearing anything hilariously like revealing. Example, they're like wearing like a tube top or a crop top or a mini skirt or anything like that. Anything they wear, they get sexualized.
Right.
So my whole project is surrounded about embracing sexuality with your body and using it as a powerful method.
Right.
And I did this by using my characters, the Elfians, and giving them a new transformation called Dianthix, where their outfits are very revealing but also very powerful and very glamorous.
So you did some character design in your FMP, isn't
Yes,
it?
I did 7.
Right, very good. So if use 3 adjectives to describe your FMP, what would that be?
Powerful, glamorous. I'm trying to think of one now. I would probably say powerful, glamorous, and unstoppable.
Right. Why would you use those 3 adjectives
Because
to summarize?
Glamorous is sort of glamoury diamond theming on the transformation.
Right.
If they use it to go into like different worlds with these outfits made out of gems, rubies, and something that represents their powers.
Right.
I would use powerful for their attacks that they have. Example, they have shields, they have gem-based spells, cannons, musical weapons, all those type of things.
Right.
And I would say unstoppable because these girls are unstoppable.
Yeah, because they
And
got the superpower.
they have the power together and by themselves with their bodies, the confidence and strength that they hold makes them unstoppable.
Oh, I really like the message. So what part of the project are you most proud of?
I am the most proud of the 3D model that came out of my design of Ardora, who is the fairy of the immortal serpent. And so her powers are based on fire and flames. So I love her design for the whole idea of her having literal fire like covering her boobs, her arms. And then she also has these beautiful crystals and gems all around her outfit and on her hair, which is styled up in a bun, you know.
Right.
And she also has a hair color change, and I just love how the model was translated from her 2D design because I had the same flames, the same top, the same crystals, the same hairstyle, everything. Even her wings are the same, and I'm really proud of how I made the wings look like really accurate to the ones I made. And it's because I worked around my methods because I'm not that. I'm like kind of a beginner, so I don't know everything about how to make stuff. And I think I did a good job with making things and understanding how to do them.
Oh, just can't wait to see your character. Right. So, what do you think? What went well when you were making it?
I think what went well was the texturing and also the general outfit. I think I took a very long time with making the outfit. I added all these beautiful crystals and gems on her legs, on her outfit. It took a very long process. And the texturing took even longer. I had to texture every single part of her body, her face, her hair, all the gems. But I think it was really worth it because in the end, she looks really pretty.
Right.
And I also really love because in the end, she also had a fade on her wings. Like her wings are now faded at the back to give her kind of like her wings are detached. It's magic. And I'm really proud of how she ended up looking with all these textures.
Right. So, what software did you use to create those textures?
I used Blender. The software, it's a free software and you can use it for basically anything, mostly for 3D modeling,
Right.
and also animation.
Right.
It's
Could you-
kind of similar to Maya, which they use in the level 3 course for game development and animation, and it's similar in the regard of that, but it's very different at the same time because it's a lot more experimental with your things, which makes me use it more than Maya. You know, I never actually used Maya in my life.
Okay, so you prefer Blender.
Yes.
Could you tell us a little bit more when you were using Blender throughout the FMP? Did you feel like you improved any technical skill in using Blender?
Yeah, I feel like I really improved making clothing. 'Cause
clothing.
Before I was not good at making clothes
Right.
that well in Blender, and now that I've done her model, I'm really more confident with clothing
That's
and making
really good.
and making models in general compared to before. Because before I really struggled with making models. I had no
Right.
motivation.
Yeah.
But nowadays, after I made her, I have a lot more motivation. Because afterwards, I also helped my friend Aziza with her coursework with her 3D model.
Yeah.
She also did a 3D model just like me. So we worked together while I was doing Ardora for her character Katya.
Oh, that's really good.
So I think I really nailed it because I did 2 models in 1 month, and I'm really proud about that. Because Ardora was finished in like May this month.
Okay.
I started her in April and I finished her in May, and I'm really proud of how she turned out. She took like 2 or 3 weeks because of motivation issues, but I really love how she turned out. You know.
Yeah. So you talk about motivation issues. So when you encountered the difficult of being in motivation, how did you get through it?
Right now, I'm still kind of going through it, but really, I'm getting through it by the fact that I'm always thinking, I have to finish this. I want my future to be successful, so I need to finish this and get it done and get past it. So that's what I did. I kept working forward, and currently, I'm also doing the writing for some of my pieces still because of that. And I also was busy with exams, so I couldn't do everything. So right now, I'm doing that, and I'm getting my motivation by thinking about this.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think I did the same with my models. I think for my models, because originally Ardora was in a competition with 2 other girls.
Right.
She was in a competition with Jingwei, the Fairy of Melodies, and Electra, the Fairy of Automation, which is technology. So they were in a competition of who I was going to make.
Right.
And I chose Ardora for the sole fact of her being easier to make. Another thing they always said to me was, how easy is it for me to make these girls?
Right.
How easy is it for me to make the characters? Because originally, we had a story going on for all my characters, and the story was basically them being sent to the heart of a school, protected from a monster that suddenly.
That was the background story, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a background story, and there was this Lumen, which is like a pixie, a little mini pixie that they saved, and the story got finished on a cliffhanger. So I was originally going to make an animation for that, but because of time constraints, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
But
because time
originally,
management.
I think in the future, once I'm not busy, I will definitely animate that
Right.
and maybe show it off on YouTube or something.
So that would be your plan in the future, then you can get like a little bit improvement for it. That's really great. So how did your idea change from the beginning to the end? How was your idea development throughout the journey?
So really, from the start, I knew that I wanted to do something with my characters again, because the last project in my unit 6 and 7, I did the Elfians interactive piece for their season 1 comic, where we introduced all the girls. So I either wanted to do a opening for them, like a cartoon opening, and it would be based in it would be given a song, a custom song called would be called a name, and it would be composed by one of my friends, Emmanuel, and it would be based on the song Hedda Eichlich from Wings Club, which is like a German song. And then we have another concept that was going to be a comic, a full-on comic strips of the girls that kind of links into the interactive pieces comic idea. And then we obviously had the remake of a transformation known as Tynex from Wings Club. So Dianetics is based on Tynex, and I got it from there because it has the same crystal theming, the same kind of glamorous model thing. It's already animation originally. I was actually going to have a glamorous transformation where
Wow.
they're inside a magic, like a mirror case or like some sort of like compact mirror. And they all come out of it and then they get their clothes and they kind of strut around and get their wings.
Right.
So they were all going to have a transformation based like that, which was based on Tynix. Now, I picked Dianetics for the sole fact that I wanted to develop my ideas for designing. Because I could have easily done
Yeah.
egg opening with 3D models of their casual outfits from the first from Unit 6 and 7 because they had those designs. But I really wanted to explore the idea of me making every single design because originally Emmanuel and me actually worked together to make some designs. So
Okay.
Emmanuel made Electra's casual
Oh, teamwork.
and that. And then I made Lucia's, I made Rosette's. All those girls had different casuals.
Yeah.
So I wanted to give it a go and try and, have a go at designing a whole set of outfits, 'Cause
Yeah.
I didn't do that before, so I wanted to like
Oh,
experiment.
that is a really good attempt. Like you try something new in your FMP. That is a
and
very bold movement.
I think the designs really went well. I think I really gave them all a different identity and different mindset because
Right.
all of them have different. All the designs are based on different transformation outfits. They're all based on different powers. So, for example, Ardora has her fire. She has the reference to fire. Then we have Lucia, who has like light rays for crystals.
Right.
Marina, who's the fairy of like. So Lucia is the fairy of the sun and moon. The solar, like a solar eclipse.
Yeah.
So she has light powers, they're like crystals. Marina is the fairy of liquids, so she has bubbles, like little.
So everyone got their very unique personality and their costume.
And
Very
then
well.
Electra had wireframing for her automation powers.
Wow.
Jingwei had musical staffs.
Music as well.
Just for her outfit, and then also little music notes and like a treble clef on like the side of her shoulder to reference her music powers.
Yeah.
We have Rosette with her full-on flower outfit, very flowy, flowery,
Oh, I
little
really love
flower
that.
crystal. And then we have Zuri, our youngest member, who has her little butterfly motifs.
Yeah.
Reference to her animal powers, which is like, she's the fairy of wildlife. So they all have different references, and they all caught their personalities out. I will say, some people criticized me for having the same pose, but the reason for that is to keep the concept art cohesive with the poses.
Yeah.
That's the point. I'm not doing, because a lot of people expected me to bring out their personalities with their poses. I'm doing it through their outfits.
Right.
That's the full fact here.
Yeah.
Zuri is a little bit less covered. She's more covered than everyone because she's obviously a little bit less younger.
Yeah.
Lucia is the most revealing because that's how she is as a character. She's confident. She's really confident in her person, in her personality, who she is as a person. Jingwei is a little bit more spunky. She's a little bit. She has her braids. She has the outfit, everything. She is supposed to be spunky because she's obviously a tomboy. Electra has a more practical outfit. Her outfit's wireframing and all that because she's very logical. Marina.
I like all three characters got their own personality. They also got their own costume, and it is very impressive. So to wrap up, rate your project out of 10 and explain your
For
scores.
this one, I will give it a 10.
Oh, brilliant!
Because I love this project. Even if there's issues with it, obviously there is, but really, I don't give it a 10 because it's perfect. I give it a 10 because it's perfect to me. I think I love the project so much. This is my favorite project I've ever done. I love the other projects. This is special because I've been able to introduce a lot of my my creativeness in one project.
Right.
Art, 3D modeling, environmental designs. I adore it. I really love how I brought everything into this, all my creativeness, all my passion into this one project, and I'll give it a 10 just because of that.
Right. I also like how you share you've got something improved in terms of your soft gears because you help your classmate to create another 3D model, which is very ambitious. And I hope you all the best of your progression and also the outcome for FMP. And I can't wait to see your final product and your presentation in your end of year show. Let's looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, let's have a look.
Yeah.
Do you want to press a button to stop it? That one.
Where is it?
That one.